Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing the Land of Waves arc, and what if Naruto was, what if Naruto had all 9-tailed beasts? So we're gonna backtrack a little bit, because while Naruto is learning the fire breath jutsu, he ends up having a couple hours, after he learned it, and before he went to bed, he ended up going in and talking to the tailed beast again. Like I said, two-tailed beasts aren't particularly nice. The reason the eight-tails isn't nice to him, which I don't know their names, which I'll write it down later or something. Anyway, the reason the eight-tails isn't nice is because he partially blames Naruto for the death of his previous Jinchuriki, Killer Bee. So yeah. Anyway, the two-tails, Miwata, I think. I'm not good with names. Anyway, the two-tails, I'm just gonna call him that for this video, ends up telling Naruto that the reason the fire style he's using is actually from her. Naruto actually thanks her, and she says if she ever needs chakra or any kind of power, just ask her. Naruto says okay and asks her if she wants let out of that cage, which kinda catches her off guard, but Naruto can tell that the two-tails has no ill will towards him, because we're gonna say he learned how to sense when people have ill will towards him. Anyway, so she says yes, but asks if he is positive. Naruto says yeah, and releases it. So then she says if he ever needs a extremely powerful boost, just come back into your mindscape and I will give you power. Anyway, so Naruto goes to bed, and the next day he wakes up and heads to the gate of the village. He sees Tazuna and his team. They're waiting on him. When he gets there, they head out. Eventually, they end up coming close to a puddle. Hold on, I'm actually gonna do a little bit of research. Naruto notices him and performs a hand sign for the fire style fireball jutsu and launches it, evaporating the puddles and killing them. But before they could, they launched one shuriken at Tazuna. Naruto, time seems to slow down for him while he is put inside his mindscape. The two-tails gives Naruto the chakra and a fist bump, meaning Naruto in the outside world turns black and blue, similar to this picture, and Naruto vanishes from everyone's sight and catches the kunai. Naruto then deactivates it, looking at his hands and kind of smiling. Sasuke is extremely surprised that Naruto had this kind of power, because in the academy Naruto never really seemed like much because yeah. Anyway, so they continue on until a thick mist rolls in. The giant sword comes overhead. Kakashi yells duck, but Naruto does not duck. In fact, he activates his cloak again, catches the sword, and throws it back, surprising Zabuza and pretty much everyone else. Zabuza then comes out holding his sword and asks what the kid's name is. He says his name doesn't matter, all that matters is he's gonna kick his ass, and then he vanishes and appears right behind Zabuza, launching a fire-style fire breath jutsu, killing Zabuza. Haku, seeing this, comes out and tries to kill Naruto by throwing Senbon at his heart. Naruto easily catches him, teleports behind Haku, kills him instantly. Like I said, Naruto has no problem killing in this one. So they then continue um, uh, taking Tadano to his house. Once they get there, Kakashi still decides to teach him tree walking, which Naruto takes even longer in this one because More-tailed Beast means severely worse chakra control, and he has a lot more chakra in this one, like 90 times. Anyway, but eventually he does get it, um, and then he heads back. Uh, Naruto decides to stay at Tatsu's house because he's pretty sure that Kakashi and his team could handle anyone who goes after him, and he decides to stick back with um, the little kid and his mother, Tatsu's daughter and grandson. When he hears about the story, he comforts the little kid. Uh, anyway, a bit later, two people show up at the house holding swords and and try and take the girl. But before they can, Naruto turns blue and vanishes from everyone's sight, killing the two men instantly. Then he makes a shadow clone and makes it stay there, that way he can protect him. He then rushes off to the bridge, still in the blue chakra mode, and when he gets there, he sees that every one of Tatsu's men is down. And Kakashi's about to kill Tazuna. I don't know why I'm saying Tazuna. Gato. Gato, not Tazuna. But before Kakashi can kill Gato, Naruto grabs his hand, because we're going to say he's doing the Chidori, and tells him to stop. Surprising everybody, especially Kakashi and Gato. Naruto says he might pay for his life, which surprises everyone even more. But Gato says yes, name a price. Naruto says everything you own. Surprising Gato, but Gato decides that even if he becomes poor, he can earn his fortune again, and at least this way he lives. So Tazun and Gato hands all of his money over to Naruto. Naruto gives it to the village and then proceeds to kill Gato. And the bridge is finished and named the Great Naruto Bridge, same as in canon. And cats, because we're going to say when Naruto's in this mode, he does look a lot like a cat. So cats become a pretty popular animal there. Anyway, after they get back to the village, they're informed about the Chunin exams, and they're told they have 2 weeks to prepare. Naruto leaves the village, but on his way out, he sees somebody holding a child, a little kid by his shirt. Naruto instantly goes blue and grabs this person by his arm. He then sees a woman and a strange guy. Well, not strange, a normal looking guy. These people are. Wait a minute, hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, a plain looking man, a woman holding a giant fan, and a guy with a weird thing on his back. The woman and the man are Tamari and Kankuro, and the weird guy, well, he doesn't have a name. But he is not Gaara because Gaara is actually dead. Because in order for Naruto to get all nine-tailed beasts, Shikaku had to be removed from Gaara. So yeah, Gaara's not alive. Anyway, Naruto breaks Kankuro's hand and tells him to back away from the kid. Naruto is in his blue mode, and Kankura goes up and the little kid um, runs behind Naruto. This little kid is Konohamaru. Then the three Sand Shinobi leave. Naruto asks him if he's alright. This kid says yeah. Naruto asks him where he live. He'll take him home. The little kid says thanks. Well, I'm just gonna call him Konohamaru from now on, and takes Konohamaru to the Sarutobi residence. When Kankura walks in, Naruto disappears in a blue blur. Naruto then arrives at his house, and he decides that he should train some more. But before he starts, the Two Tails starts talking to him in his head and says, you should also talk to Son Goku. The Five Tails? No, hold on. Darn it. The Four Tails, Son Goku. Son Goku thanks the Two Tails for telling him, and Naruto does release him because he trusts Matabi quite a bit. Son Goku, when he does this, Naruto feels his physical strength increasing quite a bit. They fist bump, but unlike with Matabi, Naruto doesn't get the Four Tails chakra cloak thing. Because I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm gonna say it is. You can only have one of these chakra cloaks active, or in general, so Naruto's only gonna have the blue one. Mainly because blue's my favorite color, and yeah. Anyway, Naruto works on his taijutsu, and the Chunin exam starts. Jiraiya does not on last week, Jiraiya does run into Naruto and teaches Naruto the summoning jutsu. Without even trying, Naruto quickly does the hand signs and summons a cat, which is Matabi, and the Four Tails, surprising Jiraiya. He says cool, and then him and the two-tailed beasts walk away. Anyway, so now it's time for the Chunin exams to start. For the written exam, Naruto is able to cheat. Yeah. Anyway, after Naruto cheats and goes to the second exam, as soon as the second exam starts with the forced to death, Naruto instantly activates his blue cloak and vanishes, quickly knocking out and defeating 5 teams, getting 3 sets of the scrolls he needs. So then he rushes back to his team, grabs them, and takes them to the middle of the forest in under 2 minutes, which means they have the fastest time recorded. So after this, it becomes the semifinals. Naruto gets put up against the same person as in canon, and he easily beats him. Well, Kiba, that is. Because Akamaru is way too scared to go near Naruto. And Kiba can't really do anything without him. So, yeah. He easily wins. that fight, um, before Neji can is about to kill Hinata, Naruto activates his cloak and grabs his arm and tells him that's enough. Uh, Neji then tries hitting Naruto, but it's flipped over Naruto's head, and Naruto holds a kunai to his throat and asks him if he wishes to continue. Neji says no, gets up and leaves, being declared the winner. Naruto puts his hand over Hinata, and for a brief second, a blue cloak, similar, like the Nine Tails One Tail cloak thing, appears over Hinata and then dissipates instantly. Then Naruto gets up and jumps back to where he was, surprising basically everyone. Mainly Hinata because I can't remember if I said she liked Naruto. She doesn't like Naruto as much, but she does still have respect for him. So she likes him a bit more now, but not as much as in canon, not near that much. Um, anyway, so now, as for the next part of the Chunin exams, Naruto ends up fighting um, Neji and easily defeating him, pointing out all of his flaws, like he's too slow, he's too weak. Um, Now here comes the problem. Would Orochimaru attack the village? I don't think so. Anyway, so after the Chunin exams, we're gonna say Naruto does end up getting promoted because he showed a decent bit of power and it was up to the Hokage. So Naruto does get a vest, but he refuses to wear it. Anyway, Naruto, just being promoted, is put into Anbu, where he is given but before he is put in Anbu, Jiraiya shows up, taking Naruto for training. The same training as in canon. They do run into they don't run into Itachi and Kisame because they know all the tailed beasts are in one person. So they decide to wait, get their forces strengths up, and just take on Naruto, which will happen. In fact, even Nagato, the Sixth Path to Pain, Nagato himself, even will fight Naruto later. But that will be in the next part, which is likely to be in the end part, unfortunately. Anyway, Naruto then uh, goes with Jiraiya and trains with him. Naruto ends up learning how to use Great Fireball, and that's actually it, because mostly they were working on Naruto's connection with all nine-tailed beasts. We're gonna say eventually that Gyuki and Chomi. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing the names. I'm not really good at names that aren't from my language. Anyway, they end up actually forming a connection with Naruto. So Naruto does get their powers as well. The Three Tails Istobi will win Naruto Chakra, but he isn't on good enough terms for Naruto to hey, I trust you enough to free you. But Shikaku and Kurama, they still absolutely hate Naruto. Shikaku is nicer in this version, but not actually. He's quite a bit nicer, but not enough for him to, give Naruto his power yet. If Naruto is about to die and the other's power isn't enough, he will step in, but other than that, not really. But that's the end for this episode. Next episode, I'll be going up what happens after Naruto comes back from the time skip. Sasuke does not go with Orochimaru because, well, Orochimaru is kind of more interested in Naruto, and he didn't have the chance to give him the curse mark. The reason he's more interested in Naruto is because Naruto has all nine-tailed beasts. From what I can remember, Orochimaru even considered taking Naruto just because he had the nine tails. This time he has all nine of the tailed beasts, so his power is kind of on a whole other level. So at this moment, Orochimaru is still with the Akatsuki, because it'd make things more interesting. Anyways, yeah. That's actually about it. This what if is obviously going to be on the shorter side because the Akatsuki are going to basically only have one target, and the reason it took him so long to get to Naruto was because of their other targets, and he had to be sealed in last. So yeah, this is probably going to be the second to last video. I'm pretty sure the next one will be last unless I can think of something else interesting to happen. But yeah, that's it for today. So bye.